There's one way to know if you are growing spiritually. There are things that God allows to happen in our lives. If you feel as if there is constant warfare and warfare don't stop and you're constantly overwhelmed and you are looking at God like, sir, what did I do to you? Just to bring you guys into some private moments with me and God, that is the very exact feeling that I felt today. My prayer closet, child. But I was in prayer today and the Lord literally, he spoke this word to me and it's called pruning. And I was just venting. I'm like, God, this is so out of control. And there are moments where we feel as if, God, that is enough. Haven't I gone through enough? I've been through too much. That's what the songwriter said. There are certain things, there are certain pains, there are certain circumstances that God consistently, or a lot of times, he allows to happen in our lives because it is a form of pruning. So go with me. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit. So John 15, it talks about how Jesus gives us a gardening metaphor, right? And it explains our relationship with him and with God the Father. Now, it says that I am the true vine and my Father is the gardener. And that's the NIV version. I love the NIV version. So what happens is he, the Father, cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does not bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be more fruitful. So what happens is one day you look up, you living for God, doing your big one, right? And then here comes the warfare, here comes the attacks. And what happens is all of a sudden you feel wounded, you feel cut. Satan is throwing every circumstance, every old tactic, everything that you thought you overcame. He is trying to resurface those things. So you feel wounded, you feel cut, and then you begin to feel reduced to a smaller size. You're being humbled. But that is because God cuts off the things that is not growing so he can prune that needs to grow from you. So in that you begin to feel tempted. Of course, there's thoughts, there's things that come because the circumstances that has arose. Then you start to feel discouragement, and these are all valid feelings from your human nature. But the thoughts that you have so far to go, then you start rethinking your life, then you restart thinking everything that who you are. Satan got you in a whole nother situation. You like, how did I get here? This is the part that was good to me. If you made it this far, okay? If Jesus tells us the Father only prunes branches that bear fruit, so have comfort in knowing that you're bearing fruit. You're showing signs of health. This is normal process in the spirit realm. But not only that, if he prunes you, it's not punishment. So often we begin to feel like, wait, what am I doing wrong? What have I ever did wrong? I'm just trying to do right. I'm just trying to be right. And the more you try to be right, the more you try to serve God, it seems like the more you feel like you're being punished. Know that it is not a punishment. It is a pruning that God does in the spirit realm for us. So he's not pruning you for punishment, but it's because you are truly connected to the vine, and that is Jesus. And you have to draw life from the branch. You have to draw life from Jesus. So because you are connected to him, and because you have to be pruned, you have to grow. There's just growth in Jesus, right? He cannot allow you to stay the same. So he does this as a process. Because you are connected to him, it be feeling like, wait a minute, what did I do wrong? I'm not connected to him at this point. But God is saying that when the pruning season happens, there is growth through Jesus. But not only that, he can prune you safely. And not just prune you safely, but because you are of the branches. You are part of him. And anyone that remains a part of the branches, you're connected to the life source, which is Jesus. Baby, this is good to me. Because of anything, Satan is going to tell you everything in a book. He's going to tell you is not connected. You not doing what you're supposed to do. Now you being punished. Oh, he be lying. But the real source is you are a part of the branches. You're a part of who God is. You are connected to him. So because of that, he has to continuously prune you. This is so good to me. That's it.